Hello, everyone, once again. I am Sir Topham Hatt, and as you may have noticed, I'm Sir Topham Hatt. I'm outside my office today, because it's being fumigated after an invasion of flies. Or was it station masters? Oh, I can never remember what was the actual problem. Apparently, having a desk drawer full of meat wasn't such a good idea after all, so, I think you all think you know whose fault it is? And here's a hint. It's everyone except me. I mean, it's possibly the butcher's fault. He shouldn't have offered me the nice piece of meat. He did not say on the wrapper, do not stuff in drawers. So, not that I was the one who left it in the drawer. Well, I did leave it in the drawer, but it's not my fault. Right. I'm here today to talk about the state of the school system here on Soda, but to be honest, I don't think I need to, as it is clearly an utter shambles. Every day, kids are coming out of schools, and they're just getting more and more stupid. And personally, I blame the truancy officers for not doing a good enough job, or or the teachers for being employed by the lousy, crummy job agency places. I mean, how often do you see these kids out of school, jeering at my engines for falling into ditches, or dropping stones at my trains, or, getting some sort of career? I tell you how many times that this has happened. Too bloody many times, that's how many. And that's a specific length. You can get these on rulers now, it's got 10 centimetres, 20 centimetres, 30 centimetres, too bloody many. If these truancy officers could do a better job, we wouldn't be in this situation. I used to hire truancy officers, actually, to get rid of diesel. But as you can see, we're still employing the same sort of I'm sorry, I was eating a cream bun there for a second there. I don't like to have long speeches without some sort of food stuff. I mean, if these same sort of truancy officers, that I'm employing, if the same as they're employing, is just as bloody bad as the signalmen, I think they should all be sent to a mountain and pushed off one by one. See, this is an instance of where I was trying to get all the truancy officers in sort of the one train, because I knew that her handle was going to come off. I just thought, and I never really liked that Duke after all, so I thought, why not get rid of all of them at once? But no, too much willpower in that old engine. I got it one day, I just erased him from existence. I spray painted him green and just erased him from existence. That's just the way I am. If those truancy officers could do a better job, we wouldn't be in this situation. I mean, it's only going to have a knock-on effect in the future. I mean, do you realise how many of these children I or my descendants will have to hire to work on the railway? No wonder all my staff seem stupid these days. It's those bloody truancy officers not doing their jobs. I remember my school days in Eton. We used to get swift beatings if we so much as looked out the window, and now kids are skipping school left, right, and centre. It is unacceptable! I would also like, if I may, to help you in identifying a steam tram from an electric tram, just in case you never find yourself being an idiot. Like Bridget. The dear idiot. She's going to make a fine wife one day, but never a train driver. Some people think I'm sexist for saying that, but I don't care. I've got lots of money. To avoid looking like an absolute moron like she was, I suggest you take note of this diagram. This is a steam tram. Notice the steam coming out from it. This is to indicate that it's powered by steam, hence why we call it a steam tram. Make sure, please, do not confuse this with a kettle. A kettle normally doesn't have wheels, as you can see here, and here. These have wheels because they're engines. The kettle, as you can see, is devoid of wheels. Therefore, not a kettle. This is an electric tram. Noticed the distinct lack of a kettle and distinct lack of steam. Also notice how the electric thingamabob on the top, which connects to the cable, that's how they're able to move. Unlike, say, a steam engine or a kettle. They do not have this cable on the top. Hopefully this has taught you the difference between the two. On a final note, I'd just like to say that if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure the user who uploaded it was Demeus. That's Daemaus. Or why don't we get these people to sing it? It's Daemaus. That's Demeus. That's Demeus. Demeus. Thank you, fellas. That is Alaric's YouTube username, and he is the only one who made this. He's asked me, part of this contractual obligation, of course, to ask you to keep on the lookout for thieves. I personally think he's being a bit silly. I mean, who would want to steal this crap anyway? Well, besides people who steal crap. Poo thieves, I believe they're called. But you never know. It might happen. I remember in my young days I once wrote a very well-written story about a pair of policemen catching criminals. And of course that swine nicked it from me. You know what swine I'm talking about. I haven't forgotten about that. And I intend to get revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge against you! So anyway, I'll see you all next time, and I assure you that my part in the next... Read up! Sorry, I'm getting a bit, sidetracked here. You'll have to excuse me that once I get a bit angry, I start going a bit out of control! So, but I'll make sure that I will, keep a lid on it. I will not be refined to a wheelchair and start trying to take over the world, much as I would want to, because that is the way it should be run! I'll try to tell Alaric to do more fat controller-centered redubs because I know that's what all you people want, but for some strange reason, he doesn't listen to me. Bowen hesitated him to show your disapproval and send him a nasty reply. So until next time, toodaloo and Merry Christmas.